Hey guys, welcome to Xbox On. So this week saw the Spotify app release on Xbox One, and it's got me thinking about all the apps that make life that little bit easier on Xbox One. There are loads of apps available, ranging from things like Netflix and Amazon Video, all the way to slightly more unusual offerings, such as this ping pong scoreboard app. Different strokes for different folks, right? Anyway, I've rounded up some top picks, so here are 9 Xbox One apps everyone needs to try. If, like me, you have a Spotify account you've spent years personalizing into the ultimate playlist, then you should rejoice. Spotify Music is now on Xbox One. It offers all the benefits you'd expect. Access to Spotify's staggeringly vast library of over 30 million tracks and all the playlists built by you and the community. And thanks to Xbox One's background music feature, it can all be piped into your game of choice and managed from the guide menu. There's simply too much variety here for me to do it all justice, but a good place to start is in Spotify's collection of gaming-inspired playlists. These are made up of your favourite soundtracks. You'll find everything from Gears of War 4 to Halo 3 to Mass Effect and Mirror's Edge. If you want to go truly old school, you can even bang on some Command & Conquer Red Alert. Just a few seconds of Hell March is all it takes to bring nostalgia tears to our crusty old producer's eye. It basically means you can remix your games, play Halo 5 with Halo 3 soundtrack, or pump Grand Theft Auto 4's tunes into Grand Theft Auto 5. There is so much choice here. If you've created a killer playlist you want to share with the Xbox On gang, why not pop it in the comments below? If you're looking for an app that could potentially transform your Xbox One, then look no further than the Xbox Insider Hub. This is where you manage your access to the Xbox Insider program, which is used to test out new Xbox One features before they're sent out to the general masses. If you watch our regular update videos, where we round up things like new dash designs or features, then this is where you can enroll for those future update previews. There are different tiers of previews open to different people. The longer you've been using the program, the faster you can gain access to shiny new toys. This is cool in itself, as it's like peeking behind the curtain at Xbox, getting a taste of things to come. You'll also be able to help shape those updates with your feedback. I love how the whole thing is presented as a game, with levels and XP to earn by completing surveys or taking part in quests. You're not going to be slaying dragons or anything like that, but trying out new game features and seeing your profile level up is pretty addictive. You may even get to try games before anyone else. In the past, there have been multiplayer betas for insiders, and right at this moment you can try out the Collector's Collection, which is the spiritual successor to Xbox 360's Xbox Live indie games and full of oddities to test out. So get that app downloaded and see what lies in store. Next up is Now, or rather Now is Now. But what I'm trying to say is that the next pick is Now TV. Yes, that makes sense. Now TV, for those unaware, is the streaming service from Sky. If you don't have a full Sky subscription, it's a cheap way of getting hold of all those awesome American imports that only seem to show on Sky Atlantic. To translate that into really relatable terms, it's the easiest way to get your weekly Game of Thrones fix. If you're a UK viewer, Now TV has the latest episode of Thrones the moment it finishes airing at 2 a.m. on Sky. How do I know? Well, I wake up at 6 a.m. every Monday morning and watch the latest episode through bleary eyes. It's the only way to stay ahead of the spoilers, right? Because if you spoil Thrones for me, I will come round your house and give you a red wedding treatment. Only it'll be more of a red breakfast because it's Monday morning. Now TV isn't free, but it does offer a 2-week free trial. That's enough time to binge on box sets of shows and get a taste of what awaits in your full subscription. If you tune into our regular Xbox updates, you'll have heard all about the magic of Dolby Atmos. But it's something that's so cool, I'm gonna bang the drum about it here too. And if you already had the Dolby Access app installed, that drum would sound amazing. Atmos is Dolby's next level surround sound, mixing a sense of verticality into directional sound. So you'll want to duck when bullets go flying over your head. Even better, it isn't just limited to Atmos-enabled sound systems, but can be simulated in any pair of stereo headphones. If you don't believe me, you need to try the Dolby Access app. There's not much to the app, it's mainly used to help set up Atmos, but it has 4 Atmos demos that you can use to see how the tech works with your headphones. You get to glide through a jungle, experience the sound and the fury of Formula 1 cars, or listen to glass fly past your ears as kids smash a baseball through a window. That last one is so convincing that you'd be forgiven for checking your actual window for holes afterwards. More of a demo than an app, but one you must try. I'm going to keep this next one brief, as the last time we talked about fast food apps, I called out all the freaks who put pineapple on pizza and accidentally triggered a great pineapple pizza war of 2017. Many harsh words were exchanged in the comments, and many good pizzas were ruined with big servings of sloppy fruit. One thing we all can agree on, however, is that the general concept of pizza is good, and so hooray for the Just Eat takeaway app that lets you pop in your postcode and see an ocean of fast food delights flood your television. I wanted to use this video to do a step-by-step technical demonstration, one that ends with you watching me eat Chinese food for 20 minutes, but our tyrant of a producer won't give me the company credit card, so you'll just have to make do with pictures of food instead. Don't try to eat them. I don't want you to smash your teeth on the TV. Eagle-eyed viewers may recall that EA Access made our last app roundup, but the service has gained a couple of big hitters to its game vault that makes it worth covering again. Quick recap, EA Access acts like Netflix for EA games. It has a vault full of Xbox One and Xbox 360 games that are free to download and play as long as you maintain your subscription. The latest additions to the vault are the incredible Battlefield 1 and Titanfall 2. Both are must-play shooters. Battlefield 1 gives you blimps, trench warfare, and a lovely horse to both ride and traumatize as you stab people with a sword. Titanfall 2 is a horse-free zone, but instead offers giant stomping robots. They're less cute than a horse, but they're great at punching other giant robots and won't eat all your precious sugar cubes. Whichever flavor of war you pick, you could lose your entire life to either game. EA Access also offers free play trials for new games before they release to the general public. In the next few months, you'll be able to try out FIFA 18, Madden NFL 18, NBA Live 18, Need for Speed Payback, and my personal favorite, Star Wars Battlefront 2. Okay, so come the 9th of November, I'll probably be getting my ass kicked in a galaxy far, far away, but at least I'll be doing it for free and before anyone else. A good reason as any to get involved. Spotify is the current main event in the world of Xbox apps. It's only one of a huge range of audio apps. You also have Microsoft Groove, which can be piped into Forza Horizon 3 for your own custom radio station, and the SoundCloud app. SoundCloud works with Xbox One, whether or not you've got a paid account. That means access to a huge library that covers everything from global superstars to freaky stuff put together in someone's bedroom. Personally, I like to use SoundCloud for popping on podcasts while I'm hoovering up collectibles in open world games. Collecting Sunset Overdrive trinkets while the soothing tones of Xbox's own Major Nelson guides me through the week's happenings is always fun. Or maybe you could hop across to the Final Games podcasts, where famous industry figures pick 8 games they would take to a desert island. There are so many great gaming podcasts out there that you can now play games as you learn about games. It's easy to forget that some of the more interesting apps are already installed on every Xbox One. Take Xbox Accessories, for example. Originally launched to help manage Xbox One Elite controller customization, it's now your place to go for all controller management. You can use it to remap any controller's buttons, so if the game you're playing doesn't offer that extra level of customization, you can override the base controls here. You can even use it to permanently invert the Y-axis on the analog sticks, so you don't have to go through that usual process of loading up the game options and manually tweaking every game so that you can aim properly. Even though playing inverted is totally wrong, just saying. This is also the app you need to use to activate the awesome co-pilot mode. This is where 2 controllers can be used to share control of one single player profile. If a parent wants to help a kid through a trickier part of the game without yanking the controller out of their hands, this is great for that. It also offers loads of options for disabled gamers who might not be able to hold a single controller. It's a great feature. And last but not least, you can assign a controller to a specific gamer profile. So powering up that controller automatically signs you in. This is especially neat if you've got an Xbox Design Lab controller, as you can really stamp your ownership on it. One of the many reasons not to ignore this handy app. The OneDrive app has been around since 2014, but had a major overhaul on Xbox One earlier in the year. Originally, the app was only used for checking on pictures and video you had lurking in your OneDrive. In case you've never used OneDrive before, it's free online file storage. The new version still lets you look at your files, such as our editor Matthew's weird collection of video game barrel screenshots, but it also lets you open up stored documents, which can be edited through Xbox One's web browser. Your Xbox One might not be able to replace your Windows PC outright, but the way the two platforms offer similar app functions is useful. And whilst you're messing around with OneDrive, now would also be a good time to start uploading your favorite music to OneDrive, as Forza Motorsport 7 has a feature which lets you play your OneDrive music files in the game. Whatever you have in that file will boom out of the loudspeakers that line the track. So now is the time to start editing together your own comedy commentary track. Those are my top app picks, but there are loads more on offer. If there's something that has helped you out, pop it in the comments below and we'll be sure to take a look. If you found this roundup useful, don't forget to subscribe for loads more great Xbox features and make sure to give this video a like. I'm off to pipe some Spotify into my skull, so I'll see you again soon. Bye!